B2 coping. So what I did is, again, sprinkle technique. I stained it a little bit of D2, D3, Emax stain, old school universal. A little bit on the circle, and feathered it up, and then on the same bake I sprinkled neutral size to try to make it pop a little bit more. That's what I did on that. And then this is like the first bake. I actually, you know, I work in a more production-oriented laboratory at this point.
I don't remember.
So time is always a factor. So I've been trying to
But I should remember.
get things as close to one bake as I can, if possible. So this is the finished product here. Actually, I won't show you the finished product until I'm ready. So this is the new brush from Smile Line with our logo on it. I will be beta testing it, which I'm very much looking forward to. So yeah, what I did is I started off with, after I pressed the B2, I started it off with a little bit of D3 on the surface. I made it pretty thin.
That's D3 dent.
This is D3 dent, yeah. And I've also found, personally, with the Ivoclar Emax Ceram, if I have an A2, I'm going to layer the cervical in A3, or if I stain the core, I'll stain it a little bit darker. So I'm always a little bit, not really, I have to stain too much at the end, and it always comes out a little bit light to me. It's not quite
What about when it comes to the trail? Same thing?
I like this brush. I gotta get
Well, it'd be nice to know what
Yeah, those brushes are they're a little stiffer in the beginning.
Yeah. I'll look at
Yeah, they are a little stiffer. The ones that are the smaller brushes are really good for adding some of the details.
Yeah.
I use the 4 or 6, and that holds more water, you know?
Okay.
Those are like really, the smaller you get, the more stiff they are. They're for like really detailed.
Oh, good. Oh, that's nice. That's very nice. Anyway. Put this underneath.
Okay. I won't forget.
Might be more interesting. Oh, let me say one thing. Thank you, Mom, for the opportunity to do this. This is so cool. And it's been awesome meeting you.
So this Smile Line?
So cool.
Looks so familiar.
I've been looking forward to this since.
You do too. Are you in
When
here?
did you email me during
I
lunch?
was in New York City.
I've lost track of time. Yeah, about that.
You sound
I
very
worked for
familiar.
Nobel Bio. I worked for trade shows for Nobel for a few years. I've been managing AIM Dental Lab in Brooklyn. I managed for 6 years. Now I'm in Boston managing. I have my own lab for 24 years in New York City. It looks so familiar to me. I can't figure it out.
That was from like 8 years ago. I was still in a band when I posted it. I thought it was pretty cool. But I found it on a hard drive.
Yes, recognize you. Yeah.
Guitar. Actually, the last time I was in front of anybody, I was playing a guitar. So I was gonna like get a little guitar and put it up here.
This is that D2.
Yeah, this is the D2 dent that I'm layering on top, feathering it into the D3 dent around the circle.
Very familiar with that.
They should make flavored porcelain.
Are you licking that brush?
No. Maybe a little bit.
Because I do lick them when I put them away.
As long as it's
That's why this one tastes good.
But so I've become kind of an opal freak lately. I love the opal effects, and I actually don't use a lot of incisal anymore, like the TI1, TI2, because it does, like Al was saying, it grays it out and it makes it instead of getting a nice blend with your mamelons, you put too much of that stuff on there, and all of a sudden your mamelons are like shining through. Too much, too strong. I find that the opals are a little bit more subtle, I guess I would say. I think they're more natural than other ones.
Actuality, hear that all the time. Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's all right. We'll edit that out.
Uh-oh. You video?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I gotta
But anyway, what I've been doing with my mamelons on the incisal edge with the opal, then actually Al stole some of my thunder. It's laying some of that opal in between the mamelons, and it just makes it pop, but not too much. And I've had a lot of really good success doing that. I think it's come out really well. We're gonna just lay it right in between. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, this is OE1. I should just lay this out. I'm just going in order. OE1. I usually lay that in there right after my dent buildup.
Are you filming too?
This is looking like crap because I'm nervous, but you guys get the idea. And then what I ended up doing is taking some of the light mamelon and mixing that with the D2 dentin powder, like 70-30. So the dentin or the mamelon it's so stark and harsh that it can really ruin the final result because it's just too much. So I like to blend that in with the dentin powder, a little bit stronger, like 70-30 or something like that. And just lay that down into in between the opal that I put in between the mamelons. I'm sorry I don't have any like diagrams of what I'm doing. You're not really seeing. But anyway, so what I did was looking at these pictures. She's got sort of these opalescent. I don't know how to describe it. The mesial-distal line angles they're not like a clear inside. They have this opal 2 or opal 3 coming through. So I basically made my line angles in the opal 2. And rolled those out quite a bit. I tell you, I mean, it's been so cool the last couple of months. I wish I had better video documentation or photo documentation of my progress. But since I've been hanging out with you guys online and getting so much feedback, and Al and Bill and Vaughn, all these guys, they personal message me and say, try this, try that. And it's stuff that I would have never thought of because the environment that I'm in right now, there's very little time to put a lot of thought into every single case. I mean, you've got to get it done faster, and I just feel great. So this has been a huge educational tool for me. It's you guys.
Oh my God.
what I did is I did end up using some of the Incisal 2 Emax for the incisal edges. Just a little bit, because it tends to gray it out. But it is the D2 shade, so I think